with you again, and what I'm going to be looking at today is the Stihl KombiSystem. And so let's get right into it. The Stihl KombiSystem consists of a power head and then the attachments or accessories that goes along with that power head. First of all, we've got the power head, and this is the model KM130R. It's a powerful motor and does a good job running the attachments that I have for this system. Next, I've got the leaf blower, and I also have a backpack system, and this is not as powerful as my backpack, of course, but the way I find this to be beneficial is sometimes I don't want to get the backpack out for a small job, say around the driveway, and so this attachment here really does come in handy around just for those little things that I might have to do that I don't want to get, again, that I don't want to get the backpack out for. The next attachment, and one that I use a lot in the summertime during mowing season, is the edger. Now, I don't have a lot of driveway to use this edger on, but where I do, I like the look after I've used the edger on it. So this is the edger here. The next attachment that I have here is the hedge trimmer. Now, I don't have any hedges, so you would ask, how does this benefit you? I use this a lot because this is on the same system as our trimmers for the Christmas tree. And I use this on some of my taller trees and in some areas that I can't use or maybe I don't want to use the sagey, which is our Christmas tree trimmer. I'll try to demonstrate each one of these attachments in an area on this video and give you an idea of how we use them here at the farm. The next attachment that I have here is the pole saw attachment. I was reading some of the reviews on the pole saw attachment, and I don't know if there's some comments, some negative comments about the pole saw attachment, and those comments relate to the latest model. Honestly, I don't know if this is the latest model or not, but I have used this pole saw attachment a lot, and I would have to give it if we're doing 5 stars, I'd have to give it a 5 out of 5 star review, because it just, for what I use it for, it's really a handy attachment. One of those negative comments was talking about using this to clean up where they had some trees trimmed, and one of the limbs, I think, maybe had broken off, and they used it, and they commented that the limb was a 10-inch limb at its biggest point. Now, me personally, I don't think this attachment is really designed to use for that size of a project. I haven't measured it, but the bar itself is probably not over 12 inches, so I think you're really taxing this accessory to try to cut a 10-inch limb with it. I usually try to stay somewhere maybe at the most a 6-inch limb or under, 5-inch. Usually it's for smaller stuff that I use this attachment for, so the pole saw attachment. This next attachment is one that I use quite a bit, in fact a lot, and it's the weed eater or string trimmer attachment. And this has the double twine spool on it, and you can see from looking at it, I'm not like some of the YouTubers I don't spend as much time maybe as I should cleaning all of my equipment. I just try to make sure that the lubricants are maintained and try to make sure that there's not anything obstructing any of the spinning or anything of any of the attachments. The next item here, I don't think you would necessarily call it an attachment, but it's an accessory. And what it is, it's a 3-foot extension. And where I use this is on the hedge trimmer attachment for the taller trees, and I also use it, in fact, there was one video that I did some time ago where I had a limb to fall on the greenhouse, and you may have seen me use this extension, and I'll show you how the extension goes together. And then tighten it up. And there you have it. Now I will say this, with this extension on the pole saw, it is pretty heavy to reach out there with the extension on it. So I don't use it unless I just have to. Now, let me take just a minute and I'll show you here, using the power head, I'll show you how it attaches to the accessories. And there you have it. We're ready to go. And it does a good job about lining up with the drive cable on the inside of where it attaches here. You don't have to spend a lot of time trying to maneuver. Getting a little bit closer here, you can see it's got a little thing here that really does help you a lot, as far as, I know you can't really see that, but it does a good job of lining up on the inside, because there is, the cable is square down in there, and the round part here then helps again to line up so that it'll go into the square part will go into the female section of the power head. This is the latest addition to our line of accessories that we have here at the farm, and that's this little small tiller. Now, needless to say, this tiller is not designed for use in really hard, even rocky type soil. What I'm going to be using it for is our little raised bed that we use for our tomatoes and things like that here at the farm. This is the last thing that we've added to our line of accessories, and that is this little tiller. Now, what I plan on doing this morning is just taking you through a brief video of all of these accessories and show you kind of how they operate. And again, I'm not going to be very in-depth or detailed, just a brief video of each one of these accessories, giving you an idea of how each one of them work and how I incorporate them into our into what we do here at the farm as far as our lawn care and other things, the tree maintenance and everything else. So stay tuned with us for the rest of the video, and we'll show you how these things work. This is our garden. This raised bed is where we grow some tomatoes and a few squash and a few other odd and end garden vegetables. Well, there you have it, folks. I hope you enjoyed this video as I shared with you how we use the Stihl KombiSystem here at St. Nick's Farms. Combi, K-O-M-B-I, combination, so it's the Stihl combination system. So again, I hope you enjoyed this little video, and as always, be sure to subscribe, like, share. That really does help us with our logarithms with YouTube, and don't ask me how it really works. I don't know about all of that yet, but it does help us if you'll be sure to like the videos. I look forward to seeing you next time. No telling what we'll be doing, but I hope that I'll be able to have something that you'll find interesting to you and that you will be sure to subscribe to the channel. So again, this is Larry. Thank you so much for watching. I'll see you the next time, the good Lord willing. Have a great one. Bye-bye.